Thing this weekend. So dangerously cold wind chills this morning and through all of the day on Friday, and now we are looking at some snow to move in. So right now, you may have noticed in the last couple of hours that some flurries started to develop, and you might have been like, oh, it's starting to snow early. It did a little bit because there's a lot of moisture now in the atmosphere, and we were able to see those little bit of some flurries before the main system, but little to no accumulation is expected from this. Our main window of accumulation will be from midnight tonight through early tomorrow, and I think that it may extend even into the second half of the afternoon for lake effect in northwest Indiana. Overall, just expect some accumulating snow with some slick roads. How much are we expecting? So I do think that there will be a widespread 1 to 3 across the area. And with the lake effect, there could be some locations right along the lakefront where we get 6 to 7 inches. It's going to be a very sharp cutoff. I will show you this in just a little bit. Right now, we are at 5 degrees in Chicago. So this polar plunge went all the way down to the south. Right now, Dallas, Texas is at 22 degrees, Little Rock, Arkansas at 14, Nashville, Tennessee at 20 degrees. So cold enough to support snow and sleet, and down south, a little bit of freezing rain. So ice is a main concern for the southern parts of Texas, and we're seeing this play out right now. This huge, massive storm system. We are on the very northern edge of it, and we're starting to see those flurries from the very northern edges of this storm system. Here is why this forecast is a little bit tricky, because we are on the very northern edge. It's not looking like much accumulation from that. But at the same time, we have lake effect that kicks in. So that will add to our totals, especially along the lakefront. So here's what I'm thinking. If you are in this light blue color, you are at 1 to 3 inches. If this underperforms for the main storm system, that big system I was talking about, if that underperforms, if you are in DuPage County, you might just wake up to 1 inch of snow. Or if it overperforms, we'll get closer to about 3 inches of snow in this light blue color. In the dark blue color, this is where we could be impacted by lake effect. So it really depends where those bands set up. So if you don't see any lake effect and you're in this darker color, you could see 3 to 4 inches of snow. But if you are under that lake effect, which last time it set up, it went all the way down through Kankakee where we were seeing that. So there is that potential that we get these isolated spots, but especially along the lakefront where we get maybe 6 or 7 inches of snow. Here's a look at futurecasts. As early as 8, 9, 10 p.m., we'll start to see some light, patchy snow develop in the area. We start to get some coatings after 8 o'clock. Midnight tonight to into tomorrow, that's when we have our main area or our main time frame of accumulating snow. 6 a.m. to show you a very sharp cutoff. There could be locations that get nothing from this because that storm system that I was showing you is just getting to us. But then you get that lake effect that starts to kick in. You can see that here through the overnight hours, perhaps into tomorrow morning, lingering into late morning, and then into parts of the afternoon. So something we need to watch closely is that lake effect. And this is what I mean. Sometimes it can extend down all the way through Kankakee where we get some lake effect down there as well, where that snowband just keeps on going. And then here we go as we head towards 6 p.m. that snowband moving into northwest Indiana, and then eventually moving into parts of Michigan as well as we head through the overnight hours. But there could be a little bit of lake effect left over in northwest Indiana by Monday morning. A look here at your 7-day forecast to show you that is why we're under that AccuWeather. And then another thing to note, it's just plain cold. Take a look at the 7-day. It's going to be frigid again on Monday morning. Wind chill values at about 25 below in the morning, 15 below in the afternoon, and then in the teens most of next week.